I used to think I need to hire developers to scale. Front-end, backend, Q&A engineer, maybe a designer. That's at least 4 people, 4 salaries, 4 schedules to collaborate. Then Opus 4.6 dropped with agent teams. Now I run 5 AI agents at once. 100 front-end, 100 backend, 1 light test, 1 reviews code, 1 does research. Then they talk to each other, share task lists, and collaborate on their own. I tried it on refactoring project. That would have taken me 1 long session turned into 5 parallel sessions, finishing in fraction of the time. No hiring, no onboarding, no payroll. In this video, I will show you how to set up your own team with agent teams from Claude. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so here's what we are covering today. First, I will explain what agent teams are and how they are different from running Claude normally. Then, I will show you how to enable the feature since it's off by default. After that, we will create actual team together. You will see how it works in real time. I also share which tasks works best with Claude teams and which one don't. In the end, I will be honest about the limitation. Alright, let's dive in. Agent teams let you learn multiple Claude sessions at once. You have one read session that coordinates everything and multiple teammates that each work on different parts. Each teammate has its own context window. They are fully independent. They can message each other directly. They share the task list. They coordinate without you to manage everything. So instead of one AI doing task A, task B, then task C, you have multiple AIs doing all the tasks at the same time. The reader creates tasks, assign them to the teammate, and teammates share what the task is, and divide it and assign separated tasks each other. After that, put everything outcome together in the end when they finish what they are working on. One thing to keep in mind, agent teams use more tokens because each teammate is a separate Claude instance, so this isn't something you want to use for simple tasks. But for complex work, where parallel execution makes sense, it's game changer. You might be wondering, Claude Code already has Subagent. How is the difference? Subagents are like sending someone to do research and bring back to a report, and you say, go check this out and tell me what you find. And they go, they look, they come back with the answer. Just one direction and done. On the other hand, agent teams are having a team meeting. Everyone's in the room, talking each other, sharing ideas, challenging each other thinking. They coordinate on their own without you managing every conversation. Here are 4 key differences. First, sub-agents only talk to you. They cannot talk each other. Agent teams can message each other directly. If your front-end teammate has a question about API, they ask the backend team, not you. Second, coordination. With sub-agents, you manage everything. You decide who does what and when. With agent teams, there's shared task list. Teammates pick up tasks on their own when they are ready. Third, use case. Sub-agents are great when you just need a result. Check this codebase and tell me where authentication happens. Agent teams are better when you need multiple perspectives working together. All of you review this PR from different angles and come to a conclusion. Fourth, cost. Sub-agents are cheaper. They do their thing and return a summary. Agent team costs more because each teammate is running their own full session. So use sub-agent when you need a quick answers. Use agent team when you need collaboration. Agent teams are experimental now, so they're turned off by default. Let me show you how to enable them. First, create a folder .claude if you don't have one. And inside the folder, you should create a new file which is called setting.json. Open settings.json and paste Discord and .mb and code experimental agent teams column1 and save it. I will show you on the screen what the file looks like. Save the file. Agent teams are enabled. You can also set this as an environment variable in your terminal if you prefer. So let me show you how this works. I have Claude Code open in my terminal. To create a team, I just tell Claude what I want in natural language. I will type something like, build a task management API from scratch, create an agent team with 5 teammates, one for database schema and Prisma setup, one for authentication system with JWT, Claude endpoints, one for input validation and error handling, and one for writing tests. Watch what happens. Claude start building a team, turn 5 teammates, and start coordinating. All teammates run inside this stem terminal. This is called in-process mode. Each teammate is working in parallel. The database teammate is setting up Prisma and creating the schema. The auth teammate is building JWT authentication. Claude teammate is writing the endpoints. The validation teammate is handling the error responses. The test teammate is writing test cases. They are not waiting on each other, and they can message each other directly. For example, Claude teammate might ask database teammate about the schema structure. Here's what I love. If I see one teammate is going in wrong direction, I can jump in and redirect them without disrupting the others. When everything's done, I need to clean up properly. First, I tell the read shut down teammates. Let's say ask the reader teammate to shut down. Then I tell the read to clean up the team. For example, like this, clean up the team. Not every task needs agent teams. Here's when they actually help. First, research and review. If you need to investigate a problem from multiple angles, spawn teammates for each perspective. One check security, one check performance, one check test coverage. They each focus on their domain without overlapping. Second, building new features with multiple parts. If you are adding something that touch frontend, backend, database, each teammate can own one layer. They work in parallel without stepping on each other. Third, debugging when you don't know the code. Spawn teammates to test different hypotheses at the same time. Have them challenge each other's salary. This one that survived is probably the real issue. Fourth, huge refactoring project. Break it into modules and let each other handle one, way faster than doing them one by one. But not to use agent teams like simple tasks, sequential work where each step depends on the previous one, or anything where multiple people adding the same file will cause conflicts. Okay, so let me be honest about what doesn't work yet. First, agent teams are experimental now. Things might break. Session resumption doesn't fully work with teammates yet. So if you close and reopen, you might need to create new teammates. And second, it uses a lot of tokens. Each teammate is separate Claude instance with its own context. For one of Anthropic internal tests, they run 16 agents to build a C compiler and it costs $20,000. That's an extreme case. But the point is, agent teams are for big tasks. And third, teammates sometimes forget to mark tasks as done, which can block other tasks. If something seems stuck, check if the work is actually finished and update the status manually. Fourth, only the lead can manage them. Teammates cannot spawn their own teammates, and you can only have one team per session. Despite these limitations, when you have the right task, agent teams are incredibly powerful. I just wouldn't use them for everything. Alright, quick recap. Agent teams let you run multiple cross sessions in parallel. One lead collaborates, teammates do the work, and they communicate directly with each other. You enable them by setting Claude experiment agent teams to 1 in your settings. Best use cases are research, multi-layer features, debugging with multiple hypotheses, and large refactoring. It's not great for single tasks or sequential work. Token costs are high, so use them when parallel execution adds value. If you want to try something new with Claude Code, this is one of the most interesting features from Opus 4.6 release. If you find this video helpful, please put like and subscribe this channel. And let me know in the comment if you're gonna try agent teams and what you're planning to do. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.